Hi, I'm Hewitt. I worked at Disneyland Anaheim as Peter Pan in the parade Soundsational. I went to an art school in Santa Ana, California. I got a call from Disney and somebody was like, we're in need of Peter Pan. Do you want to come in for an interview? I already had like a couple of friends who were working at Disney. So I decided to go in and yeah, we just did like a little dance and they put the wig on me and took some pictures and then they offered me the job. The shifts would only be like 5-6 hours and I'd only be like actually working for like maybe a full hour during that on the parade route. I'd have like an hour before I had to change and we do like, you know, stretching and warm-ups, which were like, you know, corporate mandated so that we didn't like, you know, like blow an ankle or something. Then I would get dressed and do all my makeup, which probably took like an hour and a half. Then we'd have the first parade, which was about 30 minutes, and then we'd be on the other side of the park and we'd have about an hour and a half break, and then I did the next parade and then took my stuff off as fast as I could and left. It kind of felt like an extension of high school. You know, there was all the princesses sat by themselves and, you know, like all of the chimney sweeps, and it, you know, kind of felt like gang mentality. To be honest, Disney had, you know, some great policies compared to a lot of corporations of its size. Like, it was really LGBT friendly. If it wasn't, they'd have to like fire like like half their staff. But I guess it was just the fact that I was doing an acting job, but I didn't really have that much liberty to act, I guess. And they tell me every day that I couldn't do things like stick my tongue out at people or, you know, touch people's stuff, which I guess is like, it makes sense for like a huge corporation, but like I wanted to be Peter Pan and be like, you know, a jerk and go up and like do whatever I wanted to people. So I don't know, I just guess I didn't have the liberty that I wanted to as an actor. In the end, Disney is there to make money, and you know, they're not really there to allow you to do what you want. They kind of, it's all about like an image, you know. The best way to say is that it's lost a little bit of its magic. I have a range of little interactions, you know. If it was an adult, I might say something more morbid, like, you know, you see Captain Hook's hook? I did that, you know, kind of things. And like, but you know, if they were little kids, I guess I was still morbid. I'd say stuff like, is that your parent? Gross. Like, you know, and or but you know, just casual little things like, you know, what's your name? I'm Peter. You know, I like your green. Like, that's my favorite color too, kind of stuff. One time I pulled this girl's hat down over her face, and she punched me in the face. Peter had like the biggest fan base just because there was all these little girls who would come with like signs and be like, I love you, Peter. And I'd just be like, gross. It was really touching to interact with some little kids, and I mean, that's what Peter Pan's all about, you know, seeing the innocence in these kids' eyes. They didn't really care about, you know, all the corporate stuff. They didn't really, you know the stuff that was going on behind the scenes, but they were really happy to see me, and, you know, I guess that made me really happy.